What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Doctor Strange issue number 1. And if you haven't been keeping up with everything going on since the death of Doctor Strange, I highly recommend you go check out all the playlists covering not only the death of Doctor Strange, but also Clea Strange taking over for Steven. To do a very quick recap, Doctor Strange was dead. In those months, a lot went down. His wife Clea Strange took up the mantle as Earth's Sorcerer Supreme. With the remnants of S.H.I.E.L.D's secret magic division called Wand, they went rogue until Clea was able to take them down. And helping her do this was Doctor Strange, being the Sorcerer Supreme of Death. In helping Death out, she granted him the opportunity to live again. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we have Stephen Strange really spending some time with his wife. Now that he is back with the land of the living, his enemies have been vanquished. His love returned to him. Life, victory, and love. All the things a man could want. They have been granted to him. And though there is a price for all of these things, that price being duty, one that Stephen Strange will gladly pay. And so, with the Doctor back in, the Sanctum is open, and Doctor Strange gets to work. After spending a little bit of time with his wife, he goes out. Starting on a Monday, we pick up with Spider-Man coming to visit him, because Spider-Man needs a help with a demon that is running a 3-card Monty game. He is doing this for souls. And so of course, Doctor Strange goes to help out. On a Tuesday, he has a meeting with Luke Cage. Ever since the Warlord of Manhattan had come, which is also Clea Strange, Luke Cage has had elves and trolls and all the things that you can think of coming out of the woodworks, calling him a false king, calling him a pretender to the throne. And so he wants Doctor Strange to go have a conversation with them. One of the most interesting conversations from this week is on a Thursday. That's when he goes to have a conversation with Doctor Doom. Now, if you guys remember in issue number 1 of Strange, when Clea became the Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Doom came and he was very upset. He believed that Sorcerer Supreme title belonged to him after the death of Doctor Strange. And so Steven has come to confront him on how Doctor Doom had talked to his wife. And while Doom tries to explain that he went there to try and claim what was his, he also tells Strange not to pretend that he didn't do any meddling that ensured Clea would become the Sorcerer Supreme, taking away what he believes is his rightful title. And Strange doesn't say much on that, but what he does say is that you will keep a civil tongue in your head when you are speaking to my wife in the future. And if you do not, I will cause you to regret it. We have Stephen Strange that goes to Doctor Doom and he straight threatens him. Lets him know that if you talk to my wife wrong again, you're gonna get straight slapped like Chris Rock. On a Friday, he goes and helps Daredevil out. On a Saturday, that is time for rest. That is time to spend a little bit with his wife. On Sunday, it is back to getting to work. Because while they were resting, they saw on the news that there was some kind of agreement with the alien warlord Agumon, the so-called Lord of the Purple Dimension. They are getting reports that the alien refugees of a city which had formerly existed off the coast of Cornwall, at least before its destruction, they will all be deported to Agumon's realm. And so Strange and Clea, they make their way to the Cornwall refugee camp. They see all these refugees going into a portal that will lead them to the Dark Dimension. But they're doing it with guns in hand. They are treating them more like slaves than anything else. But the humans have no idea what is waiting on the other side of this portal, with Doctor Strange taking all the refugees and sending them to the Sanctum for protection. With no other option, Clea and Strange go into the Purple Dimension. Upon arriving, they are immediately attacked, seeing them as invaders. Clea and Strange, they knock out the few defenses that there are here, and then they go straight to Agumon. When Agumon does ask why you have invaded my realm, He already knows the answer. That is because they are taking all these people in and they are making them slaves. And when Clea says that she's here to take them all, he laughs at her. That's when Stephen Strange lets it be known that you may be the Sorcerer Supreme of the Purple Dimension, but I am Sorcerer Supreme of Earth. My wife is Sorcerer Supreme of the Dark Dimension. Do you really want to test us today? Do you really want to see what we are capable of? Weighing his options, he sees it better to leave this. That a fight between Sorcerer Supremes, probably not the best thing to do over some slaves. So they are all released. And Doctor Strange also reminds him that he has not forgotten Agamemnon's role in the murder of Doctor Strange, though you couldn't technically charge him with that considering Doctor Strange is back with the land of the living. And Agamemnon even tells him that if I murdered you, throw the cuffs on me, show me proof that you are dead. But Doctor Strange is simply saying that he does not forget, with Clea saying that she will return, that she will see him dead, while Stephen is able to hold off her anger, while he is able to hold off this assault. Clea lets it be known that she will be coming back very soon. Back at the Sanctum, Stephen and Clea, they kinda have an argument. Clea is one that goes for blood, an eye for an eye. If you have wronged her, she will come for your life. That is the difference between these two Sorcerer Supremes. Stephen Strange is always there trying to help, trying to never kill, trying to do the right thing every single moment. While Clea Strange, she is raised to deal the death blow. She is raised to make sure her enemies are crushed before her. But while these two have an argument, we see that She-Hulk has come to him, in this tiny little orb making a phone call to him. She-Hulk is concerned that she might have a demon, and so of course Stephen Strange goes to fix that. While he is preoccupied with this, we pick up with Agamemnon, believing that what the Stranges did was an insult, one that will not stand once his plan is in motion. But this is when someone comes to his throne. He says one word. He says, "Strange." And then there is a giant explosion. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, I didn't give credit in the beginning, I forgot to, but this is written by Jed MacKay. We have Pasqual Ferry, that is the artist, Matt Hollingsworth, that is the colorist, and VC's Corey Petit, which is the letterer. So far, issue 1 is off to a great start. We're getting to see Doctor Strange do what he does best, and having the love of his life by his side. But we are seeing that already coming back, not even within a couple weeks, they have already found themselves on the outs with another Sorcerer Supreme, the one of the Purple Dimension. Now it appears at the end there that Clea had gone back and she took care of Agamemnon. We don't know if this is the case, we never saw the person, but he did say Strange. Now when he refers to Clea, he usually calls her Strange. When he is talking to Stephen, he usually refers to him as Doctor Strange. This leads me to believe that Clea is the one that showed up. Now this could be anything else, this could be all smoke and mirrors, but as it stands, this really does look like Clea went there to just take him out. And while Stephen and Clea are husband and wife, while they are very much in love, these two handle things so vastly different. How long can they actually stay under the same house doing all of this magical stuff without one of them finally getting fed up with not pushing the line or pushing it too far? There's definitely a lot to explore in this story, and I am very excited to see where we're gonna go. There is always the possibility that we have a war of the Sorcerer Supremes lying ahead in our future. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with Doctor Strange, go ahead, check out the links in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with these series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are also getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.